We don't just want to go about saying, oh, this is my acquaintance. It sounds somehow, right? Oh, this is my colleague or something like that. So we just say friends. But then what makes somebody your friend, right? Not everybody's your friend. We already got that point. So what makes someone your friend? I mean, what distinguishes an individual from a colleague or a housemate or a workmate from a friend? Like, how do you say, or at what point do you get to in your life that you say, okay, this person has crossed this bridge, this person is no longer just anybody, he's no longer just a hi and hello individual in my life. This is somebody that I want to have around me. This is someone that I want to go on this journey of life together with, being in my business. Hello, welcome. Yes, it's your girl Matthew, and you are currently at my corner. Thank you for clicking in. On today's episode, I'm going to be discussing about a very important topic that relates to every single one of us in one way or the other, and this topic is going to be fun, interesting, as well as invigorating. Guess what topic that it's all about? Yeah, friendship. I'm going to be talking about friendship. I'm going to be sharing with you my 6 most important criteria that I look out for in an individual that I consider as a friend. Yeah, you know, most often time than not, we just class every single person that we relate with, either in school, workplace, or housemates, as friends, right? But we do know that not everyone that we say hi and hello with is necessarily a friend. There are classes of relationships such as colleagues, acquaintances, housemates, and then friends. So what really distinguishes an individual from being a colleague to being a friend, or from being a classmate to being a housemate? You know, there are certain, I feel like there should be certain specific attributes or characters that interest you or brings an individual close to you, and then you feel like, okay, I want to have this person as a friend. Yeah, because it's a different ball game altogether from someone you associate with because you work together, or someone you associate with because you're classmates, to someone that you share your personal private issues with, termed as friends. I have 6 very important criteria to look out for. Is dependency. For me, I feel like dependency is a very important factor in an individual that I consider as my friend. Yeah, this is because I want someone that I can really trust, someone that I can rely on in difficult situations, or someone that I feel like if I share something with them, then it's a safe space. Is this person someone I can trust? Is this person somebody that has a self-respect? Is this somebody that his or her business is up there like it's nothing? Because for a person that doesn't mind sharing their worst secrets just ordinarily on over a cup of drink on the table, how are they going to keep yours, right? So yeah, dependency, ability to trust and rely on the individual is the first criteria that I look out in someone that I consider as a friend, because it matters to me that my business is not just out there, especially not through someone that I want to be able to share things with. You know, it's a saying that your best friend has a best friend. So in other words, even your secret is not safe with your best friend. But even at that, you want someone that you know has some level of self-respect for themselves, because if they don't have one for themselves, definitely they can have one for you. That's dependency, simply classes trust and reliability. After dependency, I also consider independent opinion. I would rather be someone that say my mind than someone that just follows the crowd, right? Yeah, so if that's something that I'm strong about myself, then I definitely will align more with somebody that also has an independent opinion, like an individual who is not always like, okay, it's okay, whatever you say, we'll go with it. No, I know you want peace to reign, but I still want you to have a mind of your own. Your own idea is not always, it's all right, no problem, we can do whatever you want. I want somebody that we can disagree to agree. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like, you have a varying opinion, but even at that, if we do not necessarily agree on a point, somehow we are going to be able to stand by your point. Like, I'm making sense, and then, okay, this is what I believe in, and it might be different from mine, but still, you know, like, what's the word? Yeah, independent opinion. Someone that can say their mind, and of course in a respectful way, not necessarily being rude because you're trying to, this is what I feel like, this is what I think it is. Yeah, it's a different thing altogether. I like varying opinions. I like mental, intellectual challenges like that. So I feel like an individual I will consider my friend should have an independent opinion about situation and things. Also in this criteria is optimistic, yeah, positive energy. We're all about positive vibes. The mantra now is all about attracting positive vibes. There's so many things that bring stress to you on a daily, and the least you want is to add an individual in your close contact, and it's just a pessimist, like someone that is always negative about things. I don't want that. So I love people with good energy, people that when they step into the room they change the whole mood, and then they always like themselves. It doesn't mean you have to be 24 hours positive or happy. No, nobody's ever 24 hours happy in their life. There is always going to be something, but even at that, like someone that is not all about criticizing or critiquing every other individual and whatever they are doing and all that. Yeah, I love that kind of person, because that's my kind of person. There are individuals that no matter how good something is, they will find one fault about it to critic, and I feel like that's draining. I don't like people that always have something negative to say about a particular situation or a person, or just trying to counter everything because, yeah, what you say is not what it is what I say, or it's this way or it's that way. My goodness, it's really, really draining, and I do not like to have people like that around me. So if I am to consider someone my friend, obviously I'm going to also look out for that positive vibes and the energy surrounding them. Some people are energy sucking demons, good energy sucking demons, so whenever they are present, like everything goes south. I feel like as an individual, we might not have the same ideologies about things in life, but there should be one or two or three things that you're passionate about, something that touches you really deep that you want to work towards, or what your life ideology is all about. Because I think that should be the root of any individual. Like, what's the essence of life if not that, right? So someone that is passionate either about the environment, you're passionate either about helping the less privileged, animal rights, you're passionate about gender equality, the disabled persons in the society, child marriages, something. There is so many things facing the world that you could choose to really talk about, or you choose to work with, or share your ideas or help out in one way or the other. Someone that has a strong drive towards achieving something of a particular goal. I feel that it's only normal as an individual to have one thing throughout your lifetime, at least one thing that you strongly hold dear to you, that you want to make change about. Yeah, that's the word. You want to create change in this very sphere. It really is a drive, like when you have a friend and they are working towards something, maybe not at the moment, but at least this is a topic that if is raised at any moment, they have the passion, for lack of better word. They have the drive, like they are really, really fascinated and interested about, driven about this very focus, and they want to do something about it. Yeah, passion is the drive is something else that I look at for someone that I want to call as a friend, because it will matter that if you're starting or creating any movement, or you're working towards something, that there's somebody that has a very strong will also to support you. That's another criteria that I look out for in my friends. My goodness. I don't know, but I feel like it's somehow that I'm just talking to the camera. Sometimes I feel like, am I really making sense, guys? Am I making sense at this point? Yeah, and I would like to know what you're passionate about in your life, or rather the criteria that you yourself you look out for someone that you consider as your friend. Kindly write down at the comment section, as I'll be going through the comment section, if you can, if you mind. Yeah, so I feel like I'm not just blabbing. Okay, let's move on. So the fifth I have in my list of criteria that I look out for in my friends is shared interests and values. I do understand that it might not be the same with every other person, but to me, I feel it's highly important that my friends shares similar interests or values with me. Not necessarily 100%, but it helps to get by smoothly, there are so many things that we could disagree on in life, but at least things such as basic human rights shouldn't be up for negotiation or argument. So yeah, that kind of value is something that I really feel, for you to be my friend or for me to call someone my friend, that we have to share similar interests or values towards. Now, the last in this list, but not the least of course, is empathy. I am high on empathy. Yeah, I feel that you should be someone who has empathy towards life, towards human beings, towards animals. Someone that has empathy has the tendency to always put themselves in other people's shoe and really understand and feel genuinely what the next person is going through, and be compassionate. Yeah, so it's very important for me that my friend is empathic. That word always seems like it's wrong when I use it, but I don't know, it's not wrong, right? Yeah, so the person has to have empathy. And I wish I have the words to actually elaborate more on this, but I don't think I can at this moment. But that's the last quality that I look out for in a friend. So I would like to know from you guys what criteria you look out for in someone that you consider your friend, because obviously there are differences, right? From your colleague, from your classmates, your housemates, to those people that are within your inner caucus that you consider friends, right? So yeah, then with that we come to the end of today's minor episode. I hope this video is not chaotic, because it's just last minute preparations. I don't know if you can tell from my delivery, but yeah, I just had to do it. And so thank you for sticking around and watching to this very last minute. And I would like to appreciate my subscribers and viewers. Please, if you're new to my channel, kindly do what? Subscribe and stay subscribed so that you get my updates whenever it's out there. Yeah, I've been going through comments and I'm really appreciative of all the positive comments that you guys are putting out there. I read all of them and I try as much as I can to give a feedback as well. I've also been seeing all the suggestions on the kind of content that I can put out in my channel, but I just want you to understand that I see them, but I have been occupied with some things I'm trying to sort out at the moment. If you watched my last video, you will see I talked about me trying to be more consistent. Yeah, I know I have not been, but I have my reasons, and I hope you understand as well. But soonest everything is going to be finalized, and I'll be more here, putting out content and all that. So yeah, I think that will just be that for the moment, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you, and you have a wonderful time, a wonderful day, a wonderful night, wherever you are at the moment in time. When I say dependency, I'm referring to the ability to the when I say dependency, what I mean is like the ability or the you don't tire me. Nah. What am I trying to say?